Hello, my name is Edwin Edebiri, and this is a special edition for our Christmas and happy Monday. How cool is that? We are happy on Monday anyway, and it just happened to fall on Christmas Day. So today, folks, we do this call every Monday, and for those of you that because you are off today, you were able to join us, we thank you, and we just want to encourage you to spread the word. That we do this every Monday. Share the number with your family and your friends and your co-workers, and you help us do your part in spreading happiness. And everywhere I go, people always say, "Oh, every week can use more happiness." Well, you're going to be one of those that help us to do just that. So I thank you. And if you cannot meet this on a regular day at 8 a.m. Pacific time, then join us on YouTube at youtube.com/AskTheCHO. So that's ASKTHECHO, all one word, Ask the CHO, and then you can watch past edition and listen to the past one. All right, and again, folks, remember now, Emerson said it, that happiness is like perfume. You can't spray it on others without a few drops coming back at you. So the more you help us to spread it, guess what? The happier you are going to get. So today, folks, I want to talk about family and happiness. I think it's just right. That's what I woke up this morning feeling like, and I got a call from my son, and we just chat, and I just like, wow, I think that would just be cool. Now, here's one thing, though. I know I've traveled around the world spreading happiness, so I also know that this time of the year can be very tough for some people. So when I'm saying family, I'm not just saying blood family, and I'm not saying nuclear family. I'm just saying all kind of family. And I think if you are fortunate to have a blood family, that's awesome. And if you don't, create one, And I think in the process of you doing that, you're going to be making somebody else's life even better. There's a lot of studies, there's a lot of science that backs this. First of all, we are social beings, so that means we rely on each other. When a person will say, "Oh, I'm just a loner," that's not the way we were created. We were not created for that. So family, definitely. I mean, when I was doing my interviewing people on the subject of happiness, and for some of you would have come across my 10 ways to be happy card, if you look at it, there was the number 5. Item number 5 on my 10 ways to be happy, I talk about the 3 Fs. Now, when I go to elementary school and I use the word F before I say, "Oh, it's F," I say, no, there are some good Fs. Okay, so we are going to focus on the good Fs today, all right? And so I talk about the 3 Fs, and of course, one of those, we talk about faith, family, and friends. Family is the center of that, And so that's what we're going to talk about, family and happiness. And again, it could be a nuclear family, it could be your work family, it could be just a body that you have just developed over the years that become even stronger than most family, The key is that you need somebody and somebody needs you. So there are some statistics, that I've come across. I think one of the statistics that says we need family, family needs us about 68% of the time. 68% of the time, family needs us. Another 60% of the time, we need family, So whether it's your brother or your sister that becomes your best friend, that's the kind of thing family does. And sure, we get upset with each other, we break away from each other, but the truth about it is we need to come back because the world can use it, and we can use it, and the family can use it. So that's what I want to just kind of put out there for today, is that as a social being, family play a role. We can't get, how would I put it, we can't get worried too much about the things we don't have control over. We can't be judgmental. We just got to take the whole package and just accept it. It's kind of like you look at life. From the time we were born to the time we're going to die, a whole lot of stuff is going to happen. And if we can just pick and choose what happened, oh my goodness, some people might even pick bad things for themselves that will have some bad consequences, okay? But we cannot. You can't pick and choose what happened to your life. And just the same thing, you can't control what your family does or does not do. What you can control is you. And if you do your part, guess what? You're going to be happy, and hopefully it's going to contribute to the happiness of the whole team. So I want you to kind of process that. Sometimes, we have to understand that time has a lot of power, to heal a lot of stuff. So maybe at one time things were not going well and you didn't want to be bothered, and then time passed and wow, you can't stay away from this person because you guys are just, hitting it up, So understand that, there is no permanency, to it. Just like life itself is not permanent. A lot of the things we have to deal with are not permanent. They pass. That's why you hear these two shall pass. So if there's some kind of quarrel, some disagreement, don't let it stick too long. Let it just pass and then get back to the family and the friendship part of the thing. Okay. Now, as we kind of go through this week, this might also be a good time to reach out to people that may be less fortunate, that don't have any family. And when everybody is talking family, those who don't have family seems to feel even more lonely than the regular time. Okay. So this might be another opportunity to kind of reach out, to those people. And guess what? In the process of you reaching out to them, you've just expanded your own family. Okay? So again, that's where it's a totally win-win situation. And maybe this is a good time if there is some bad feeling, bad blood that's going on between you and a family member. Maybe this is a good time to bury the ashes, and to forgive. I read something about forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you are weak. No, not at all. Far from that. Forgiveness means you want peace. Now, how can you be wrong for wanting peace? So this might be a good time to place that phone call that you've been kind of thinking about, and you know you need to do it and you want to do it, but you've not done it. So maybe this is the time to do that. Pick that phone and make that call or send that text message or post on that WhatsApp and just reach out. Guess what? We got 1 week to the end of the year. That one phone call could change everything, could set the pace for a whole new family relation into 2018. So don't analyze it too much. You probably have done enough of that. So maybe this is just the time to just do it, borrowing from the great phrase of Nike, So this is the time, just do it, So place that phone call, send that text message, WhatsApp. Hear the voice, hear that person's voice, hear them laugh, okay? And you might not be able to hear that through a text message or something like that. So it's a good time to reach out. It's also a good time to hug. Okay, just hug your mom, hug your dad, hug your brother, hug your sister, hug your best friend. Just hug somebody. That's what we do as social beings. And there's nothing that is as powerful as a hug. I'm telling you, it's just there's human dynamics, and it's that touchy and the feeling. And even people might say, "Oh, I'm not a hugger," and by the time they get past that initial block and they get a hug and they feel like they see the impact they have, the serotonin is secreted in your brain cells and all of those stuff, folks, it changes the dynamic. So if you haven't done that, to do that, I know that we in the West Coast, we are just waking up. And those of you in the East Coast, you're already almost getting into the afternoon time now. So hug somebody. Again, nice to hug your dad and your mom, your brothers and your sisters and and your friends and all the stuff, but also extend that. There's somebody somewhere right now that your hug will make a difference. It will make a difference. So, and guess what? It creates that family bond in the process. So reach out to them, reach out to somebody, expand that family, because when it's all said and done, folks, we are one family. I mean, it's a global family network, and yes, we might be at each other's throats sometimes, and we might do all kind of stuff, but the human being is, as a family, we are interconnected. We support each other and we take away from each other, and we are one big family. And guess what? If we can really process that, if we can really think like that, I'm telling you, it makes this world a much happier place. It makes it a more fun place. And you are just doing your part to create that dynamics. And those of you that heard my TEDx talk, I cited the study from Harvard Medical School and the University of California in San Diego, that when one person becomes happy, they trigger a chain reaction that affects not just their friends, but their friends' friends and friends' friends' friends. It goes through 3 degrees. So imagine this time of the year, you hug somebody really, really tight, you might be surprised the next time that person is hugging somebody else and taking a little bit of your hug along with it. And then that person is hugging someone else, and they're taking a little bit of the 2 of your hug with it. And before you know it, that hug, somebody jump in a plane and they end up somewhere else, that hug could travel all over the world, just starting from one person. So I would say definitely, hug a few more people, today. So just a quick summary. Number 1, today will be a good day to just forgive. Just forgive and just let go, because guess what? You are creating peace in your life. So if there's some stuff going on within the family that wasn't quite right, somebody did you something or you did somebody else something, this will be a good time to have a clean slate. It's not easy, but guess what? You will be thankful for it because it brings peace to you. They say forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is more for you. Okay, reach out and place that phone call, and just reach out and call, and then give a hug. Again, folks, when I talk about these topics, most of it is just to bring it to the surface. It's a reminder. I don't have all the answers, and I will never claim to have all the answers. But I will hope that you will take it to the next level. Do some research, do what works for you. But remember now, as part of this human family that we are all, you do your part, guess what? You make the world a little bit happier place. You get happier. So that's what I have for today, and I'm going to use this to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year coming up. Next Monday happens to be New Year's Day, and we're going to do a special call for New Year's Day, okay, and to kick off the year. So I just want to say thank you guys for joining and making this really one big universal family. That's who we are, and that's what we should be, and act like that. Okay, so I'm going to open the line, and we are going to wish each other one big happy Monday and Merry Christmas and all the good stuff that comes with it. Hanukkah, and we can add all kind of stuff to that.
I ain't never done that. This will be my first time.
This is your first time? All right. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So we're going to wish each other a happy Monday and everything that comes with this season.
Yeah, I can come over there. You can show me. Yeah, that'll work.
1, 2.
Happy Monday, happy Christmas,
Monday,
happy other kind of holidays.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I want. Let's do that. We'll plan for that. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Love you too.
All right, then. You guys have a fantastic one.
And so do you. Double and triple to you.
Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Evan.
And stay happy.
Yes.